percubaan cantik. Oh, untuk jaringan pembukaan. Oh, what a goal. Masuk terus memberikan jaringan. Cuba melakukan percubaan cantik. Oh, untuk jaringan pembukaan. Oh, what a goal. Masuk terus memberikan jaringan. Cuba melakukan percubaan cantik. Oh, untuk jaringan pembukaan. Oh, what a goal. Masuk terus memberikan jaringan. Cuba melakukan percubaan cantik. Oh, untuk jaringan pembukaan. Oh, what a goal. Masuk terus memberikan jaringan. Cuba melakukan percubaan cantik. Oh, untuk jaringan pembukaan. Oh, what a goal. Masuk terus memberikan jaringan. Cuba melakukan percubaan cantik. Oh, untuk jaringan pembukaan. Oh, what a goal. Masuk terus memberikan jaringan.
Hello everyone and welcome to the friendly here in Merdeka Stadium in Kuala Lumpur. It is an international friendly between Rendezvous and Ceylon Baru. Or here today is a friendly, but friendly surely only on the name, because it is going to be absolutely competitive when the first whistle is blown. So it is going to be 3 halves of 30 minutes. Rendezvous attacking from left to right of your screens with the blue and red stripes, and Ceylon Baru will be attacking from right to left. So 21 players coming all the way from Singapore for Rendezvous in their tour here in Malaysia, playing some friendly matches. And so Rendezvous are the one going for the first attack here after Ceylon Baru just losing possession in their own half. Pack 3 of 72, Desmond Tor. And then we see 94, Ian Lua as well. It's 85, Thomas Conceição trying to find Lawrence score, but the pass was intercepted. It was a bit of a warm-up, should I say. And surely they'll need some minutes before they get used to, one, the pitch, and another one, the tempo of the game so far. And number 4 for Ceylon Baru is a left back trying to get past Thomas Conceição, who's always running up and down the pitch. And surely he will do that. It's pressing from Lawrence Scott together with Jay So. Seeing that those two will be the two top in what looked like a 4-4-2, but the midfield will try to close down the spaces, and there's an opportunity for a first attack here. Onto the left-hand side it goes for Souza, tries to come in, tries to cut inside, and defended well by the defender, but easily intercepted at the heart of midfield by Jimmy Teo. The first shot, and was well over. Number 51, whose name I believe is not in the list, but he was the one with the first shot, but he was off target. So 3 halves of 30, which means that it's going to be 90 minutes of play. It's a 51 once again, opens it up for Jay So, tries to go for a 1-2, goalkeeper tries to rush out of his area, and cleared away by the defender as Jay So has been pulled down by the goalkeeper, but showing some promise here is Rendezvous early on in the contest, with some high pressing situations and not letting Ceylon to even breathe in their own area. But set up well. Interception, but into another one. Back again for 94, Ian Lua. So 1 shot so far. Early on in proceedings. And Ceylon Baru. They're still trying to get past the halfway line when Rendezvous. Not letting up with the pressure. Almost losing possession is Ceylon. Puts it up to the left-hand side and it's cleared away by Desmond Tor, not taking any chances when the attacker of Ceylon Baru just came running towards him. It looked like a 2-on-1 situation at that time. Chimitio at the heart of midfield. Damien Kaur losing possession. And now Ceylon Baru with the number 9. He's got number 14 inside the penalty area, but good defending, good recovery, should I say. Down, but no foul for Damien Kaur, and conceding the first corner of the game. Losing possession quite easily. Could easily have given a goal-scoring opportunity for Ceylon Baru, and now they will need to defend from this corner. Goalkeeper is Ben Lin. And almost everyone inside the penalty area for Rendezvous, apart from only 2, including Lawrence Gore, who is the furthest man forward. That's the header. Goalkeeper wants to try to get there, but cleared away by the defense. Another one, this time too near the goalkeeper. The play was stopped for a while when there was an accessory that one of the Ceylon Baru players need to remove, including a necklace as well. So that's why the play is stopped for a while. And number 2, Sung Shozi, has been brought on for number 59, Damien Kaur. Rolling substitution, I believe so, in this 3 times 30 encounter between these two teams in Merdeka Stadium. A very historical place for Malaysia. A very historical ground for football as well over here. Lots of Malaysia-Singapore classic matches played here over the years before Malaysia shifted and opted for the Bukit Jalil Stadium. Tries to cut inside and cleared away well. Ceylon Baru, they are trying to dominate possession after some few open proceedings being controlled well by Rendezvous. Even had a goal-scoring opportunity. Even had some 2-on-1 situations as well, right in front of the penalty area. So a promising start for both these teams. And although it is a friendly, I would say that it's going to be quite a competitive one. A good defensive touch there to ensure that Thomas Conceição is not away. Oh, that's a good ball. This time is the opportunity for the number 96. Oh, pushed away, and pushed away well by Ian Lua. Referee said nothing doing. Ceylon Baru wanted a penalty, but it was a good shoulder budge. And now the counter charge. 99 is Jeremy De Souza. Opens it up well for Jae So. Jae So chips it in and away off the line by the defender. breathtaking counter-attack, almost resulting in a goal. The goalkeeper was beaten, but the last defender came to the rescue. Look at this wonderful ball from the Souza. And then the chip. Oh, and then a wonderful, brilliant clearance as well to ensure that So and Rendezvous do not open the scoring. Well, that was the best chance so far inside the first 10 minutes of this encounter in the Merdeka Stadium. What a match so far. We've seen both sides having a few decent chances. So, oh, that was an error, but almost an error leading to an opportunity for Rendezvous once again. Not a long ball. This time no touch from the number 9. Easily will be taken by the defender of Rendezvous. Desmond and Ian Lua controlling the play well. Looked like a Barcelona strip, the red and blue, but now it's a threaded through ball. Well, it's one-on-one opportunity. Well defended. It was a combination of the goalkeeper and a centre-back as well. Oh, a clearance, and a clearance that is absolutely dreadful. And the first goal of the game goes to Ceylon Baru. The clearance wasn't far enough. And Ceylon capitalized on a huge mistake. Look at this again. A clearance. It looked too casual. And then it was intercepted when all the defenders were in no man's land. And the goalkeeper had to go through a 2v1 situation. A good volley, the goalkeeper had no chance. The ball went to the corner. And 1-0 for Ceylon Baru. Although Rendezvous at one point, they do have the opportunity to be in front. A defensive mistake from Ian, resulting in a catastrophe. But still early on in this contest, so still plenty of time to make the recovery for Rendezvous. Ian already doing very well with a defensive challenge. Just seconds before disaster happened. Now Ceylon Baru, they have their nervy moments. Rendezvous at the promise in this first quarter of an hour. That's a great ball, and it's a chance for 1v1, but could not supply the finish as Thomas Conceição. And there's some more changes, and I believe Matt Swan, but look at this. Another good vision. And Thomas was through one-on-one with the goalkeeper, but the angle was always against him. The speed of the pass as well was what beat him to it. And there's some more changes. We see Max Wong as well coming in. So Ian Lua coming off. And there will be some more changes as the game goes on for both teams, as they take a breather before they reinsert themselves back into this game. Max Wong will be back at centre-back as a volley was done by the number 9 of Ceylon Baru. They're riding on the momentum now. Almost first quarter of an hour done. So we are halfway through the first half of Side Trap, being done well. The Rendezvous might not really having the same wavelength as the linesman, but it's been given on the far side. So some of the changes for Rendezvous, they do include the withdrawal of Jeremy with Lawrence Score, this time being deployed on the left. And Thomas Conceição on the right hand side of the attack for Rendezvous. Desmond trying to play out from the back is Rendezvous. Down by just one goal, which means that you always still have an opportunity to come back. And another long one, but this time too near the goalkeeper. James Lee was the initial intended target from the long ranger. Number 9 trying to be shrugged off by Max Wong. This time it's going to be easy for Ben Lin, the goalkeeper. Jersey number 82. It's the goalkeeper for Rendezvous. It's a 51. That's a great pass into the left-hand side. It goes. 4-man forward for Rendezvous. Good cross, but it was overhit for James Lee. Good attack on the left. Catching almost the entirety of the Ceylon Baru backline off guard. What they need is the final pass to be exquisite and accurate before they could have some of the strikers, those who darted into the area, any opportunity for a shot at goal. They do have one shot at goal, which was a chip from Jae So, which was cleared away off the line by the defender of Ceylon Baru. It was like 3 minutes before first goal happened. Oh, advantage played, but now it's a 2-on-1 situation for Thomas Conceição. James was waiting, but couldn't find the pass. It was well intercepted by the number 97, but Rendezvous showing promise once again. It's becoming even more physical, as there was a foul in the middle of the park. Two more changes for Rendezvous. Should I say just one? As Jeremy De Souza is back on the pitch. Straight away, winning possession is Rendezvous. Jeremy will get his first touch since coming on. And that was quite overhit for Jimmy Teo. Good recovery once again. Oh, that was a slick touch. Almost losing possession as well. It was pressured by the midfielder, but now flag stays down for Ceylon Baru. Tries to cut inside. There's the curler. It was over the bar. Well, the number 9 of Ceylon Baru. Really need to be careful not to concede possession at these areas of the pitch. It cuts inside, but the presence of Desmond Tor gave a few problems before. The number 9 wanted to curl that into the corner of the net. Last 10 minutes of the first half of this friendly. Remember, it is a 3 times 30 in this friendly game. And Rendezvous are down by 1. Chips it forward, headed away by Clement Chia, number 46. Well, number 66 is Max Wong, playing centre-back together with Desmond Tor after a rested Ian Lua. .47 Ming Lee is now the right winger for Rendezvous as Ceylon Baru tries to bomb forward once again. The first touch was being brought down, but referee said nothing doing to it as well. And a late whistle for an offside for Ceylon Baru. Oh, was it on the air challenge? Oh, the press, the high press coming again from Rendezvous. And the referee moves the whistle as he saw that there was a handball. The build up in the in an attempt to win the ball high up the pitch for Rendezvous. The header was quite behind by Sung Shozi. Defenders backed him up already. One of the furthest men forward together with James Lee. And Jeremy tries to get there. The high pressing from the number 51 as well from the midfield. Communication is one of the keys. Rendezvous is to win. It's a high boot, but no whistle. And a shot from James Lee. Signs of intent. But they want to keep that on target as was Shouted and recommended from outside of the pitch. Rendezvous coming in again. Jeremy with the chip. There's the push and the run, and offside flag goes up once again. This time, Ming Lee into an offside trap. Just got the run quite early. 5 minutes left in this first 30. Still the goal inside the first quarter of an hour. It's the only solitary goal so far between these two teams. It's Rendezvous and Ceylon Baru. They make battle between each other. It has been competitive so far, both sides having their chances to grab a goal. And this time a free kick that went across goal, but no Ceylon Baru shirt to pounce on it. It came with some power to it. The free kick. It looked as if the free kick taker wanted to take it all on. Take it on by himself with a direct free kick, but if so, then that went well wide. James Lee, this time in midfield, opens it up to the left. Jimmy Teo. 1-2 being played, opens it up for Damien. Damien now on the left-hand side, gets by one. Sends back to the middle for Jeremy. And the cross in, oh, that almost spilled by the goalkeeper. He needed a second opportunity to get that in his grasp. Showing promise in the last few minutes of the first half. Rendezvous trying to end the half all square. It's the run. Well defended, but trying to be taken back. Oh, that was some swings of the arm towards Jeremy De Souza. And a free kick for Rendezvous. Let's see if they have some specialists from the set piece to ensure that they end this half at least with a goal. Getting back into this game, of course. Sends one into the area. Goalkeeper spills it. Away by the defender. And now finally the press from Ming Lee. He got a touch. He was also the last touch, but the goalkeeper almost messing that one up. It was kind of tricky with the bounce from the free kick. Goal kick was not taken inside a 6-yard box, so that they need to be retaken. The goal kick. That goal kick invited pressure. The 3 players of Rendezvous, should I say 4, almost one back with a number 51. One back by Ming Lee. Opens it up to the left. Tries to cut inside. And blocked away by the defender. There was a surge of men forward for Rendezvous towards the end of the first half, but now Ceylon Baru. The pitch was not wide enough for them to try and find the counter-attack, trying to find a space to double their lead. So that'll be the end of the first half. Only one goal in it, scored by Ceylon Baru. in the first 15 after a mistake from the defender of Rendezvous. And Rendezvous in the last 5 minutes almost finding the equalizer. Both huge chances courtesy of a huge goalkeeping error, but still having a clean sheet was the Ceylon Baru goalkeeper. So far it is Rendezvous 0, Ceylon Baru 1. Now the counter charge. 99 is Jeremy De Souza. Opens it up well for Jay So. Jay So chips it in and away off the line by the looked like a Barcelona strip, the red and blue, but now it's a threaded through ball. Well, it's one-on-one opportunity. Well defended. It was a combination of the goalkeeper and the centre back as well. Oh, a clearance, and a clearance that is absolutely dreadful, and the first goal of the game goes Rendezvous at the promise. In this first quarter of an hour, that's a great ball, and it's a chance for 1v1. Next one will be back as centre back as a volley pressured by the midfielder, but now flag stays down for Ceylon Baru. Tries to cut inside, that's the curler. It was one of the keys. Rendezvous is to win. It's a high boot, but no whistle. And a shot from this game, of course. Sends one into the area. Goalkeeper spills it. Away by the defender.
Cuba melakukan percubaan cantik untuk jaringan pembukaan. Oh, what a goal! Masuk terus memberikan jaringan. Cuba melakukan percubaan cantik untuk jaringan pembukaan. Oh, what a goal! Masuk terus memberikan jaringan. Cuba melakukan percubaan cantik untuk jaringan pembukaan. Oh, what a goal! Masuk terus memberikan jaringan. Cuba melakukan percubaan cantik untuk jaringan pembukaan. Oh, what a goal! Masuk terus memberikan jaringan. cantik. Oh, untuk jaringan pembuka. Oh, what a goal. Masuk terus memberikan jaringan.
So we start the second half of this encounter. Rendezvous still down by a 1-0 against Ceylon Baru. A goal inside the first quarter of an hour of the first half. So now is the second of the 30 minutes in which both these teams are going to play for a total of 90 minutes of football here in Merdeka Stadium. A stadium with a rich history in itself as well. Surely it's going to be absolutely exciting to see if Rendezvous can get back into this game. Oh, Bob Law. That is something special coming from him. A deep cross, but he was swerving outside. Ming Lee. The referee said play on still. There's a good cross. Away by the defender. It's a Rendezvous. They are trying to start on the front foot. Coming with more energy, more urgency, and they wanted more in this second half. After halftime team talk. Oh, it's a huge opportunity, and finally it's Jae So for the equalizer. Great long ball forward, and Jae So, although he's got the defender with him, he manages to power that one past the goalkeeper. Great ball from Jimmy Teo, and then Jae So, cool finish, and a powerful one at that as well. No chance for the goalkeeper. Game on, it's back at 1-1. Rendezvous started strong, and they started really, really strong with the equalizing goal as well. Surely the momentum will be with them now after the equalizing goal from Jae So. Now they will want to continue that. Ming Lee is the intended target from the long ball towards the right-hand side. Oh, that was too hot to handle for the right back of Rendezvous. Now it's a one-on-one chance. Good save, goalkeeper. Ben Lin came up with an absolute cracker of a save to ensure that they did not concede straight after pulling themselves back into this. Gerald Tan. That was nice from Gerald. Oh, that's a late challenge, but it was done after the shot from Gerald Tan. He tried to go with the curler, but was on the ground. He was being brought down late, and it's an off-the-ball challenge, off-the-ball incident, which the referee had to take charge. They were struggling. The free kick went to Ceylon Baru. This was the opportunity for Gerald. It was the shot, but right after the shot, there was this very late challenge, and the referee chooses not to award a foul over there, although it was a very late challenge from the Ceylon Borough defender. Could be dangerous as well for Gerald Tan. And in that moment, it's still 1-1. Rendezvous started the second half in a dream fashion through a goal from Jae So. Jae So together with Ming Lee and Gerald Tan, the front three. And now it is Ming Lee. Back again. Good move from Bob Law. And it's Law. And good save, goalkeeper. That was straight at him from the left footer. He caught past two, and then with a shot as well. As a Rendezvous were pushing for the second goal. Here's Tas. And tries to find a big man, Jae So, who scored the equalizing goal. The goalkeeper under much pressure and losing possession, and it is a 1v1 opportunity by the goalkeeper, and had to score. Sumptuous start in the second half, and Rendezvous, they just pulling the strings in the second half and showing who's boss here. Winning the ball very high up the pitch, getting by one, and then the goalkeeper in no man's land. He had to go through a 3v1. He had to commit, but the striker, the attacker, just had to score into the empty net. It's 2-1 Rendezvous, and Ceylon Baru did not know what just hit him. Huge error by the goalkeeper at one point as well. The clearance, which just invited the pressure and invited a goal as well. Only 7 minutes into the second half, and already twice have Rendezvous scored, putting it back to 2-1. Good clearance. Ceylon Baru trying to get back into this game. It was a good idea. Made the through ball with a triangular motion, but it was well overhit. And Gerald Tan pulling the strings as well. We see Bob Law as well, number 7. Ceylon Baru comes again, 1-2, with a header from Max Wong. Bob Law, scorer of the second goal. It was for some 1-2s, but the defender got in the way as the ball was directed towards Jae So, the equalizing goal scorer. Ball forward towards the number 4. There was a push by Ceylon Liu. Referee not interested. Just another shoulder budge by Ceylon Liu for Rendezvous. As Ceylon Baru trying to find a second goal this time, but Rendezvous, they're coming in with balls of energy here. Gerald Tan this time. It is Gerald. Just wide to the left. But again, another decent opportunity for Rendezvous. And look at this. Another well-placed ball towards the left-hand side for Gerald. The angle might be a bit of a challenge, but he still tried with the outside of his boot. And that one just swings away. Trying to find the top corner. We should make it absolutely tough for any goalkeeper in the world to save that. Gerald. He has been on fire, especially on the left. Jae So holding up play, trying to open things up to his teammate on the left. So decent first 10 in the second half, especially for Rendezvous. 2 goals in the space of just 5. First from Jae So, and another one, and a man without the number so far. Gerald, once again, Gerald trying to cut inside. It is Jae So. He would love to swing at it with a little more power. But he's caught a defender. He's just shrugged him off. Goalkeeper, his kicking has been questionable in this second half. It was an injury. It was a Ceylon Borough player on the ground. But now, great tackle from Max Wong. The referee not giving anything. And it's been heating up here in the Merdeka Stadium. I believe Max Wong did get a touch to the ball first. We need to see the replay. Look at this. Yeah, I believe he did get to the ball first before the striker, and that's why the referee did not give anything. But the striker was trying to get something out of it. We do not have a VAR, but we do have the replay over here that suggests that Max Wong actually got his foot to the ball first before the man. So I believe the referee has done well with the decision. And although there was some stoppage due to the protest from the Ceylon Borough player, up and away with the clearance once again for Rendezvous. And Ceylon Baru, they do have a speedy attacker in that number 9. So there is something to look out for, especially with all these through balls. Sometimes they were wonderfully timed, so Max Wong together with Desmond Tor, they really need to be on their toes. Well, Desmond is outside, but Max Wong and his partner in defense. The 51 Tas has been more on the number 8 duties, defensive midfielder like. We need a replacement of the ball after the clearance went into the stands, so you might need somebody to go and get it, especially with the gates closed. Yeah, I believe the gate's closed, so you might need somebody to go over there and get the ball back here. And you might need a replacement of the football to ensure that the match can continue. And Rendezvous they were going all out in the first 10 minutes of this second half, scoring 2 goals. Now the ball, we get the ball back, so the game can continue. And Ceylon Baru also contemplating a change. They are using the same shirts between them. Well, Rendezvous had a full set of kits with the actual names on it, just to indicate that they are a proper team as well. But Ceylon Baru gets through, and a good opportunity to score the equalizing goal. Another good long ball forward towards the right hand side. Look at this, right from the center circle, and then the striker was through in behind. If it wasn't for Max Wong, could have been 2-2. And the result from the corner, headed away by the defender. Ceylon Baru is still trying their best. Headed away by Ceylon. Puts it up to the right, but Ceylon is the favorite to that, but losing his way against 2 Ceylon Baru players. Had to be helped on by the unnumbered player. Oh, great move from Gerald Tan. Gerald using his speed and trickery and tenacity, had to be brought down, referee. He did say that the defender got to the ball first and not Gerald. Oh no, oh no. I would not want that to happen. There were some reactions. There was some stomping and pulling at the same time as well. We see that again. But this tackle, Rendezvous, one more. Yeah, it did not get to the ball at all. And that is why Rendezvous wanted at least a free kick, at least a whistle. And the referee would need to control this, because the temperature has certainly gone high when the actual temperature in Malaysia has gone down, because we are nearing 6 p.m. Malaysia time. And some players need to be going off. And tempers were flying for a moment there. And the referee will have to act. Yeah. The Ceylon Baru players did say that there was a stomping right after the challenge. And that was a reaction from Rendezvous players because they did not get the free kick after a very late lunge in which the defender did not get to the ball at all. The referee did not blow for that. So some changes. Number 59 is Damien Kaur. Number 8 is Lawrence Kaur. For the equalizing goal scorer, Jae So. So as number 47, the right winger, Ming Lee. So that could be a satisfying enough second half for both these men. So we still have 10 more minutes and the referee is still having a talking to. There is a yellow card and he will be brandished to the number 97 for Ceylon Baru. And I believe there will be some time added on because of that incident, because that took a good 2 minutes of this game. A long ball forward. There was a push on the air. Push in the air, but again, I could really say that the referee has been lenient so far in this game in both these halves. Oh, that was overhit. The changing, the switching of sides. And that invites Ceylon Baru to go forward once again, but losing possession instantaneously. More forward, headed away by the defender. There was a vital header away because Lawrence Kaur was through. Number 11, James Lee, is now in midfield. Number 97 is on a yellow card. So not much rotation, not much changes being made by Rendezvous. Only the two men in the front line. Here's Tas. Chimiteo. Going on the overlap is Ceylon. Oh, great movement. And the Trivella cross was deflected behind for a corner. Another change, this time to bring on Sung Shouzi in the place of Ceylon Liu, as there is a corner for Rendezvous. Sends one deep towards the back stick. Head away by Ceylon Baru. Header inside a penalty area, and the An acrobatic attempt being made there, but almost got the contact right with the finish. Was a very risky header from the defender after this one, and then it was not even a header from the number 20. And then outside the foot, acrobatic finish. The ball went just off target for Rendezvous. Could be the goal of the day, easily, if that went in. Oh, good steal there. And the referee waves play on. It is Lawrence score. Straight at the goalkeeper. It was a huge opportunity. After the steal, it was well done by Damien. It was a 2v1 situation at one point. Lawrence went for it himself. Good defending. Sends one forward for Lawrence once again. Needed players with him. What's in front is Fu Lim. Gerald. To the center for the attacking midfielder who scored their second goal of the day. Getting by a lot of players. It looked absolutely skillful. Tass gets by one, gets by three, and Gerald, flag goes up. It was a wonderful finish nonetheless, but it won't be counted. A great run from Tass. Got by the defenders. He saw Gerald turn free, but just offside. Because if else, it could have been 3-1 already for the side of Rendezvous. Ceylon Baru has been second best in this second half. And Rendezvous will really want to take advantage. Here's Gerald once again. Lawrence is waiting. James is also waiting. But a vital intervention was done by the right back. Tass trying to get there. Still Rendezvous in possession. They have been wonderful to watch in this second 30. And it's just 3 minutes left, and now there's some more physicals. See that one? And this push and the sticking of the leg. Well, that's what these kinds of friendlies will bring sometimes. But one thing everyone needs to do is to keep their emotions in check. This kinds of games. Ceylon Baru tries to go for it. Way wide after pressure late on from the defender. Lawrence, we are approaching the tail end of the second half. Rendezvous leading by 2 goals to 1. Tas. Great run from James Lee. Opens it up for Gerald. James Lee providing options to the left. Here he is. A flag goes up. Rendezvous coming forward at the last minute of the second half. Lawrence opens it up once again. Good 1-2 for Tas. Good save by the goalkeeper. And almost there for Tas to make it 3-1. Good attacking, good passing sequence, I should say. Look at this. Tas. Pass and movement. The chip as well was exquisite, but to finish. And the save to match that as well from the goalkeeper. Ceylon Baru had no answer to this Rendezvous rampage in this second half. Although Rendezvous got only 2 goals, but at the very least it's a positive sign for the last 30. For only a goal kick. Pass under pressure. Could be a final opportunity for Ceylon Baru in this second half before we go to the third half. Long ball forward, headed away easily by Desmond. And that'll be the end of the second half. Rendezvous. They were rampaging in this second 30. Got their goal in the first 10 of the 30 minutes of the second half to ensure that they came back from a goal down to make it 2-1. But still, 30 more minutes to play for here in Merdeka Stadium after goals from Jae So and another one from the absolute maestro of an attacking midfielder as well. So it is currently Rendezvous 2, Ceylon Baru 1, and 30 more minutes to play here in this friendly. Looked like a Barcelona strip, the red and blue, but now it's a threaded through ball. Well, it's one-on-one opportunity. Well defended. It was a combination of the goalkeeper and a centre-back as well. Oh, a clearance, and a clearance that is absolutely dreadful. And the first goal of the game goes combination of the goalkeeper. This game, of course. Sends way into the area. Goalkeeper spills it. Away by the defender. Gerald Tan. That was nice from Gerald. Oh, that's a late challenge, but it was. That's one of the keys. Rendezvous is to win. It's a high boot, but no whistle, and a shot. This game, of course. Sends way into the area. Goalkeeper spills it. Too hot to handle for the right back of Rendezvous. Now it's a one-on-one chance. Good save, goal kick more in this second half. after half-time team talk. Oh, it's a huge opportunity, and finally, it's chase. Gerald Tan. That was nice from Gerald. Oh, that's a late challenge, but it was done after. The goalkeeper under much pressure and losing possession, and it is a 1v1 opportunity by the goalkeeper, and had to score. They have been wonderful to watch in the second 30.
Cuba melakukan percubaan cantik. Oh, untuk jaringan pembukaan. Oh, what a goal. Masuk terus memberikan jaringan. Cuba melakukan percubaan cantik. Oh, untuk jaringan pembukaan. Oh, what a goal. Masuk terus memberikan jaringan. Cuba melakukan percubaan cantik. Oh, untuk jaringan pembukaan. Oh, what a goal. Masuk terus memberikan jaringan. Cuba melakukan percubaan cantik. Oh, untuk jaringan pembukaan. Oh, what a goal. Masuk terus memberikan jaringan. Cuba melakukan percubaan cantik. Oh, untuk jaringan pembukaan. Oh, what a goal. Masuk terus memberikan jaringan. Cuba melakukan percubaan cantik. Oh, untuk jaringan pembukaan. Oh, what a goal. Masuk terus memberikan jaringan. Cuba melakukan percubaan cantik. Oh, untuk jaringan pembukaan. Oh, what a goal. Masuk terus memberikan jaringan.
So the third of the third 30 minutes will be played in this friendly between Rendezvous as well as Ceylon Baru. And straight away, Ceylon Baru has the opportunity. And right in seconds, Ceylon Baru is back in the game. Straight off kickoff in which Rendezvous, surely they were absolutely shocked to see the finish. A long ball forward as well. The header behind by Ian. Under pressure. And the number 9 was there again for Ceylon Baru. Game on once again. It's 2-2 in this friendly. Seeing some more rotations with some more players being given opportunities to play. The second goal scorer, the one without the number on his shirt, is Joel. So Joel or Joe was the one scoring the second goal with some magical moves with both his feet. Goalkeeper in much trouble with the clearance, Ben Lin. And Ceylon Baru finding that they have a man offside, but they are now starting this third half on a better better note. So it's 2-2. Starting the third half with an early goal as well in that 30, but this time it went to Ceylon Baru, who want to use that momentum to have another leading goal. They've led once for the first goal of the game. Now the return of Thomas Conceição, also Jeremy De Souza and Ming Lee at front three. Let's see Lawrence Score now playing more central, but more of a number 10 role in this third half. Jimmy Teo looked to be playing almost the full game. Outside is Kelvin Lim as the captain, and Bob Law operating as the coaching role as well. It'll be interesting to see them having a go at this field at any time soon. But Ceylon Baru comes again. This time good defending from Sung, but he just got away, and the number 9 comes again. This time just over the bar, but Ceylon Baru with a new spirit for this third half. This time coming from the left is the number 4. Sung Shozi did his best, but he got beaten with some silky moves. The cutback and then the shot from the number 9 who scored the second goal, scored the equalizer for Ceylon Baru after just a few seconds heading into the third half. Joel almost losing possession to the number 4, needing help, but there was a pull from Joel on the number 4, although he was helped on by Jimmy Teo. So a free kick for Ceylon Baru. Still 2-2 in the first 5 minutes of the third half. So number 97, who will strike one, that hit the wall. Opens it up to the left for the number 22, but couldn't get there in time. An interesting strike nonetheless from the number 97. He tried to go straight at goal, but hitting the one-man wall of Rendezvous. Rendezvous not letting up in this third half, although Ceylon Baru got the better of them in the first 5 of this closing 30. Oh, it looked like a wrestling match, and a free kick after Lawrence Score being brought down by the Ceylon Baru defender. And a yellow card as well. That's the second we've seen a yellow card being given to any player in this game. Chimi will be behind the ball. 5 players inside the penalty area, including Ian Lua, the number 94, the centre-back, right at the back stick. Jimmy Teo tries to hit a swerving rocket at goal, but that went high and wide in the process. This one, it looked like a choke hole. If you watch wrestling, you will know those kinds of moves, but it's not permitted inside a football field. Number 22 comes in. Good push from Ming Lee. This time Max Wong. Oh, losing possession once again. It's Rendezvous. Is a number 9 once again. That shot did hit Ian Lua. Some very risky passes, some risky moves from the back line of Rendezvous inside this third half. And number 9 had already got 3 or 4 shots inside the inside this 8 minutes already. Rendezvous wanted a free kick, but Ceylon Baru just moves forward The number 9 and the number 4 are running towards the penalty area. There was some pushing and some altercations. Once again, I'm seeing a full swing towards the ball, but the retaliation with a push towards that player, Thomas Conceição. The yellow card. And flashed by the referee as well after the perhaps a dangerous play. But this time it's Joel. There's one player running inside the penalty area, but there was a bit of body contact, a push from behind towards Joel, and it's not been given by the referee. The referee has been absolutely lenient in this game. We know that it's a friendly, but sometimes when it becomes overly physical, sometimes you will need the whistle to go. Now it's Joel on the right-hand side for this third half. Joel needing the space, needing his friends. It's Jeremy. That's the cutback. Away by the defender inside the 6-yard box. And this time, the cross was just too deep from Ming Lee. But once again, Joel showing moves, this time on the right-hand side. First 10 in this third half has been a physical battle. Highly competitive fixture this for both sides. They're going for the number 97. Tries to send one forward. It'll be taken by Ian. Max Wong takes charge. Jimmy. Conceição in midfield. There's Lawrence on the left. Should I say Thomas Conceição will be more on the left. Lawrence centrally. Jeremy right behind them. Seeing Jae So getting ready. The equalizing goal scorer for Rendezvous in the second half. They scored their 2 goals in the first 10 minutes of the second half. Now the number 9 for Ceylon. Max Wong tries to go at him. And he takes the shot and it's straight at Ben Lin, the goalkeeper for Rendezvous. He's one of the only guys who played a full game so far, apart from Jimmy. And Jimmy Teo, the number 20. Oh, that was a late one from Jeremy. And some more substitutions are going to be made by Rendezvous. We're seeing a bunch of players getting ready. And a bunch of players that will be inserted into the lineup as well. Fu Lim, we're seeing Jae So, the striker. '89 back again is Gerald Tan, a magician on the left. Taz is also back on the field. 11 is James Lee. So another shuffling for Rendezvous. And it is for the last 17 minutes or so in this matchup. And Jeremy is also one of the players being subbed off. Look at this charge. Oh, the tackle, but the tackle was on the ball. Out for a throw, but it was a crunching one as well, so it's feeling the effects of that. Look at this. He's running from behind to make the interception, and then as he was about to continue his run, got a very hard tackle on him, Thomas Conceição. A foul. And the continuation of Rendezvous attacks will be on the right-hand side. So Joel will be taking this. Thomas Conceição, one of the players readying. Sung as well. Joel sends one in. It's the header and the volley, but it went well wide from Jimmy Teo. Tries to go at it first time. Sung gets the header. Now that's the open, that's the opportunity, but Tas could not find Jae So. Jae So, the striker, surely can finish if the ball went to him. Max Swong and Fu Lim in some pressure. Max Swong trying to win the ball back, but almost got through James Lee, and now plays at centre back since coming on. Some more players, Desmond and Damien, they're all waiting outside, including the number 3, Chia Lun. Good take from Joel. If Rendezvous are to win this, they will need to have Joel more on the ball, orchestrating the attacks. Good skill, good footwork coming from the man without the number. There's the 1-2, and Joel comes. Goalkeeper comes as well. Sends one in, and the finish. It all was orchestrated from the back by Joel and finished on after a wonderful cutback after the goalkeeper. There's never been a factor to that. And look at this. The calmness for the extra ball. And Rendezvous are in front once again. Very, very late on. And a 3-2 it is for Rendezvous. Joel once again showing his prowess. Getting by the goalkeeper, making it oh so easy for the man on the far side to just position himself well and then supplying the finish into the open goal. I believe it was Gerald who was waiting on the left that got the final touch. And a late one as well from Fu Lim as Ceylon trying to go for a final charge because this is so late on in this game. Last 90 seconds. Or should I say no? Last 10 minutes and 90 seconds. We still got 10 more minutes. We could say that this is a some positive times for Rendezvous. Since one in for Ceylon. Away to safety, Joel. Hans for it. Hans, the defender, needing the help of his teammates that came from James. And now it's Joel. Opens it up by Tass. Tass losing possession but winning it back together with Jae-So. Joel for Gerald. Tass, a tackle from behind. No foul, said the ref. Play waves on. Oh, that's a good ball towards the number 14 on the left-hand side. Now he is up against Sung. 96 for Ceylon Baru, tries to go at it from long range, but he did not get the contact right as what he would have wanted. Some more changes. Oh, great move once again. Oh, the flag goes up though. Was he offside because he was coming from behind, right? But if it is, then maybe it's just. Ceylon Baru once again saved by the linesman's flag. And Ceylon Baru has 10 more minutes to save themselves, and Rendezvous 10 more minutes to try and build on this lead to ensure that they take home the win. The team from Singapore. This could be called as an international friendly in itself between two clubs of different countries. Now we are in the last 10. The passes were under pressure as well for Ceylon Baru. Gerald trying to make a chase for it. He got there. He makes a audacious and adventurous chip as well to try and beat the goalkeeper from so far out. So some more changes for Rendezvous. Desmond Tor will be coming on together with Chia Lun Liu, the number 3. Now Ian is playing striker. This is going to be absolutely interesting. It could be actually his main position. We never know. Max Wong has also been taken out. Ceylon Baru trying to press on. Joel, good first take. Under pressure. I should say that as well. Damien is now on the right-hand side, but a long pass towards Ian. Goalkeeper needs to get there and gets there first. Ian Ian Lua. Imagine if his first touch was a goal for Rendezvous to end this once and for all in this game. Good run from the Ceylon Borough winger. And wins the corner. And now, just a few minutes to spare. Approaching the last 5. This is the 85th minute of this game. Sends one in, a good header off the line. And that defensive movement was huge as well. Where it could have gone anywhere, and that was a foul throw. The ball slipped through his hands, the number 22 of Ceylon Borough. Rendezvous losing possession in midfield for the number 4. Great tackle coming from James Lee, the number 11 for Rendezvous. Sends one in. Gets it with his chest. And now Joel will go at it with the counter for Rendezvous. Sends one in. He wants Ian to run. Goalkeeper positioned himself well. Ian Lua was the target once again, being deployed as the center forward. And, oh, a second yellow. A second yellow card after a push from behind. And now Rendezvous have to finish the game with 10 men. Number 59. Or was it Fu Lim? I think it was. Yeah, it was Fu Lim on a second yellow card. And now Rendezvous will have to play the remaining 3.5 minutes, or perhaps some more time will be added with a man less. Oh, so they are not ending it with 10 men. Instead, they will get Fu Lim out for a substitution. So the red card means that Fu Lim can no longer end the game. He can no longer play in this game, but Rendezvous can still sub somebody on. So that somebody is number 4, Jae So. A late challenge towards the number 4, coming from the number 4 of Rendezvous himself. Just come on to replace the red-carded Fu Lim. This one. Was it Fu Lim or was it Tas? But I believe the number 4 have already lost his balance after the initial challenge from Jae So. Now a late search for an equalizer for Ceylon Borough. Rendezvous, they're trying to run with the ball. Desmond Tor, and under some huge pressure circumstances. Tas winning the ball back for Rendezvous. Ian as well as Jae So are the two players coming forward. Oh, but there's one player of Ceylon Baru on a cramp, and he could not continue. Needs to be substituted. So the three scorers for Rendezvous: Jae So, Joel, as well as Gerald Tan. The three goal scorers. And that monstrous run from Joel for the third goal. I believe the player who was injured, he got a cramp. Perhaps a bit of a hamstring. And that is why he asked to be substituted off. So the last minute of the initial 90. Tas. One back by Ceylon Baru, but it's a Rendezvous will get it back. Sends one forward, trying to find Gerald. Perhaps the winning goal scorer for Rendezvous. Sends one in front. Ian wins the header. Jae So with the shot. And that was given as a corner. Yeah, was given as a corner. Could be the final opportunity. Rendezvous. It will be nice to score the last goal. Could be cherry on top of the cake for their hard-fought win here today against Ceylon Baru. So the last corner of the game. Since one in well, Ian wants it, and Jae So could not get a touch. And it's still within Rendezvous. Gerald tries to come in. He got past one, not the second one though. And another set piece for Rendezvous. We are way beyond the 90 minutes. This could be the last attack. There might not be any time for Ceylon Baru for the counter. Ian got his head to it in the first one. Joel sets one in. Oh, what a shot! That settles the game once and for all. What a shot from outside of the penalty area. No chance for the goalkeeper. Look at this for a finish. The setup, and then James found the bottom corner. Bang with the finish. Game, set, and match. Rendezvous win. That is the cherry and the icing on top of the cake for Rendezvous. They fought hard for this win, but what a game. It finished Rendezvous 4, Ceylon Baru 2. Well, what a game. In the 90 minutes, we witnessed 6 goals and 6 goals of top quality between these two teams. Goal scorers for Rendezvous: Jae So. We have Joel as well as Gerald, and then the last one was James. So it was a good outing for Rendezvous at the end of the game as they run out 4-2 winners in Merdeka Stadium. And that will be all for our live coverage for this game. Thank you everyone for tuning in, We'll see you again next time.
Sini untuk cuba berlaku percubaan cantik. Oh, untuk jaringan pembukaan. Oh, what a goal. Masuk terus memberikan jaringan.